Yo, how you doing, Silence? Yeah, I got to what? 6 of 8? 7 of 8? Yeah, 6 of 8 on Priest. My Shaman's 7 of 8. Heroic. And we are gonna finish those up on Sunday. So today we gotta get some keys done before my next casting session. Gotta get it done. Copium think H-Pally would be in a race. You were right, bud. You were right. I thought Prop Alley would not suck. Foolish me for thinking, well, I should have assumed Rhett would suck.
They got further to defend.
Yeah, man. This is the first tier. Who'd have thunk that this would be the first tier since Helia that Priest was not in Race to World first? Certainly not me. Desk is like a mess. I'm used to having like way more space. Audio fine? Yeah, it works. Okay. I move like the slightest thing.
5, 4,
And then boom.
3, 2, 1.
With its complement of cannons, it can... Wait. Who are those intruders?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, this is Holy Priest. Alright, fuck it.
Since the decimation about... With its
I saw M plus build.
it can... Wait.
I guess I was doing like delves on this guy.
Empowered.
Come play M plus 20% haste. I'm gonna switch to a haste flask. I thought I was actually playing. Excuse me. I thought I was actually playing disc. It's not bad, but it's way better if you have more haste. Way better if you have more haste. Yo, Serafita, thank you for the 28 months. Welcome back, welcome back. Oh, we're like right on the borderline here.
The Order of Night is trying to...
Come here. Come here. I got 2-piece. Yeah, I got 2-piece right now. And once I kill...
The BM on her is no love.
Once I kill, what's his name? Once I kill Demencius Heroic, I'll have my second Catalyst charge. So I haven't used any Catalyst charges at all.
Healer is gonna get it or some shit. Yeah, Yips is gonna
And
get
once I get my second Catalyst, I'll make 4-piece. The goal is I have to get some Heroic track legs. Now, they might drop off Demencius, they might not. I do have some champ track legs I could catalyze, but that would suck. For long-term, you know, value and whatnot. So, if I can get ahead of it and then get some heroic legs, I can catalyze those, and we're going to be in great shape. Just going to give him GS.
AutomaticJak is
Safe.
back. Hello, my friend.
Let's go. How you doing, Jeff? Thank you for the 32 months, man. Yeah, man, we are back at it. How you doing, Ahmad? Yeah, no priest and no monk in the raid is really weird, man. I guess I could see the monk because after, like, at the last second, they, like, cut their rushing wind kick damage down in a big way. Can fear. I need a tank really badly. Okay. We're all gonna die.
Only the strongest survive.
Like Holy more than Disc? I like them both. I think it's more likely I'll be playing Holy on Prog. We'll see though. Doing great, Rami. How are you? Seems more likely.
No time to rest. Head to the next ship and defeat the crew.
Yo, how you doing, Elsa? They changed how Epiphany works, Ahmad. So it's resetting your Prayer of Mending cooldown, and every time it does, you should just cast it as fast as you possibly can. It's insanely helpful. So I play both Holy and Disc. Probably in Holy right now. Yeah, we'll have a disc raid guide coming. We'll have disc raid guide, Holy, M+ and raid guides. All that stuff's coming soon. I'm gonna try to have new videos about like every 2 days if I can manage it. Anyway, there's always stuff up. Yeah, we'll do Priest Holy Disc guides. And then we'll work on other healer guides for M+ after that. Just get a buff for raids? That'd be nice. Yeah. I mean, I still think Brez is doing much too much healing. And, like, you don't really well see it on a fight like Lumathar. But you're probably going to see it quite a bit on Araz, as, you know, they're just getting started working on that. I think you're really going to see it, like, the difference in, like, how powerful Brez is. You're going to see that on Soul Hunters as well, dude. Like, Soul Hunters is gonna be absurd. The bright side about Soul Hunters, though, is that, like, there's room for other healers to shine with all the intermission phases requiring a lot of spread output.
Empowered.
So it'll be very similar, I think, to the... I really should not have hit fucking PI for that. What am I doing? It'll be very similar to, like, Nexus Princess in Narabar. In that, like, every healer gets, like, a different time to shine, you know? Yeah, I didn't get any bugs for Dawnbreaker with the mounts and stuff. And then on PTR at all. And then just now, you know, we had a quick wipe because the tank fell through. You know? Nobody mentioned Rest of Shaman and look at the Raider IO charts. I feel like all the content creator tier lists are bait. I mentioned it. I put it S tier.
My power is transcendent.
If they're bait, that means they're bad.
Yeah, if you think that they're bait, that means they just, you know, we're bad. And like,
They're just
yeah, and like not everybody's gonna get their tier list perfect every single season or anything, right?
plus or minus 1 tier.
But like, I feel like for M+ it's a lot easier to predict than it is for raid, because raid has a lot more factors of like what's good, what's not good kind of thing, being dependent on bringing raid buffs. Like, I don't think Pally's this, oh my god, insane fucking barbecue healer for raids right now, but they are also the best paladin spec to bring to the raid with a world first environment, you know? But for keys, I think like the stuff that's good can also just be really good in a vacuum. But I don't know. I said Rest of Shaman was good in keys. I call it my dark horse for raids. So Disc is easier than our druid in keys, yes. Keys, I do. Yeah, our druid's pretty hard to pick up because there's kind of like a weird disconnect between like what does healing.
4, 3, 2.
You know, you like
1.
cast spells to amplify the healing of your other spells, that kind of thing.
Empowered.
Am I playing for raid? I'm playing priest. Yeah, I'm playing priest. So my guild's almost certainly gonna run like a non-conventional comp. And by non-conventional, it might just be double priest. We'll see though. But I mean, I don't think it's really gonna be the end of the world for us. Yeah, I'm not re-rolling. I'm not re-rolling or anything. Seems pretty likely that I'll be playing Holy, though. Hey, how you doing, Arlen? Vibing, dude. Getting some keys in because I have done only one dungeon this week. I have had no time for much else. But I got my schedule out for today. Today we are slamming them keys. And then I have a little bit of extra time tonight. I'm going to use that time tonight to update the cell a little bit.
3,
Yo, Dormenja, thank you for the 2 months. It's good to cast Palm at full health. It's better to cast it on a full health target if there's nobody who could benefit from it. You know, if everyone's full HP, you still want to hit your prayer bending on cooldown. That's by far more important. It's a good bonus, assuming.
Empowered.
Or it's always good to use on cooldown, no matter what, basically. You don't ever want to, like, hold it. So, I don't think Holy Priest is behind in terms of output, Lishom. Because, like, a big thing for Race to World First is you have to meet the raid buffs. Like, you have to equalize those raid buffs. So the benefit to a team is that by bringing a Paladin, you don't have to bring a Prop Pally or a Rep Pally, and you can bring a better class. You can bring a better DPS there. It's like that kind of stuff. But just, like, apples to apples, you know, the healing of a Holy Pally and the healing of a Holy Priest, I think the Holy Priest just does more output, you know? But for World First, they have to factor in all the different buffs and stuff, you know? I think we gotta figure out what's gonna help them get more damage. And if they can bring a better damage dealer, because they're not bringing a Rep Pally, then, like, that's gonna help their team a lot.
Well, you're talking about for his spine. Yeah, for his very spine.
But yeah, I'm just gonna cast Prayer of Mendings no matter what on CD. No point in holding on to him. DPS is doing the most damage in M+. I was hearing that Devastation was doing a crazy amount of damage, but I don't know if that's going to fit into, like, conventional comps. I think DK is, once again, really, really strong. Yeah. Yeah. Play Holy Priest all the time, Sudden. I was playing it for almost all my splits, too. Yeah, there's some pulls that Dev does insane. Like, they do really good damage. Ellie does really good damage. I think Frosty K does really good damage. Frost is also a really good PI target, too.
Empowered.
My power.
Not getting baited by that. Not getting baited by that. Waiting on the PI.
They tried to defy our faith. Instead, you have weakened their command.
Empowered.
There we go, and more Holy Fires. Oh, we're out TPS in the tank for a second. Meanwhile, you'd have, like, you know, Dev or some of the highest DPS just doing, like, 15 mil without breaking a sweat.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Should I Void Weaver? I can now that I have my my 2-piece. Yeah. But I mean, I played it all in PTR, right? I did all the PTR testing for it. I know it's good. We got our guide and everything like that up on YouTube too. We put up our Disc Oracle and Voidweaver M+ guide. Just gonna symbol here. I didn't have any luck getting the
Back
Luminar
from
trinket.
vacation and have so many chores before keys. Hope
true.
RWF is going good.
Yeah, been great, Harv. Thank you, man. Cheers for the 20 months. It has been fun. It's been busy. Finally got my first workout in yesterday. Trying to fit in the time for all the things. But the nice thing is I've been getting enough sleep. So that's the most important part. It's been the most important part. Yeah. Basically get out of raid at like 9:30, and as long as I go to bed at like 10:30, I'm usually more than chilling. Yeah, I are like first ones in the morning, besides some members of the production crew who are also doing the morning show with us. It is an early start, but it's worth it because it also makes it super easy for me to meet my raid times. Alright, prayer of mending. Prayer of mending. Prayer of mending. Pull the spell. And more prayer of mending. And THD, I actually caught him this morning. I caught him coming out of the hotel this morning. Usually he's already there, and I caught him en route. Yeah, I was chatting up with him a little bit. Come on, and got my coffee and everything. You always chastise before using insight. That way I have more holy fires. Yeah, that's good to do if you don't have all of them on like the rip and stuff. Yeah. Usually when I first start a pull, I just try to get my premonitions rolling fast though. Like at the very beginning of a dungeon, I should say. Yeah, so they provided us a desktop and stuff, so we have like the Alienware computers right now. They provide us the Alienware computers. They give us some Alienware gear if we want, but I just bring my own mouse and keyboard. You know, it's just more comfy. Just used to what I'm used to, right? But they provide the hotels, they provide the meals. We show up, we game, and we cast. You know,
Empowered.
I don't know. It is a strange angle. I feel that. The dead on. I brought my like crappy camera too. Yeah. I'm at the world first race right now, and so I have 2 more hours until I have to go on again. So we're gonna stream until I have to cast again. Just trying to fit in some keys, get some gaming in when I can, you know. Yeah. Hey, ship. Yes, they have all the casters in the same room and stuff, so some of them are gaming, some of them are working on projects. We're all just kind of vibing. Zero's down bad in M+ because I cannot get an invite. Spent hours getting denied. I mean, the perception is definitely that they're not as strong, yeah. I mean, like, every healer is, like, fine for doing keys, though. It's just, you know, people being weird. Just people being weird as usual. Dude, piety, 15 million. Love to see it. I'm not in the world first race, but I'll play priest for my guild. We were World 39th last season. Yeah, I mean, it's the beginning of the season, man. Unfortunately, people are like extra cringe about having IO and all that other stuff, especially for like repeat dungeons as well. It's super strange. Trust me, I feel it in my bones.
Empowered. Empowered.
There we go. Revert the mana nerfs. Yeah, you gotta be on your game with the mana nerfs for disc. You gotta be spreading around your dots a lot. And doing that by always shadow or painting at the start of a pull, penancing an enemy that has the shadow or pain to spread it around. Because if you're not getting a lot of value out of your death throws, your throws of pain for extra mana regen, you're gonna like giga struggle and stuff. I don't know, noob. So, I'm gonna use him. Well, I was using my apotheosis earlier. I'll probably him this. Yeah. Just priority for cooldown usage. I just have a glut of cooldowns basically, so like I'm gonna drop all my premonitions and just use all of them here, get all the holy fires out, because I probably don't want to use them on the next pull. I think we're gonna fight some garbage mobs and then we're gonna go upstairs, and then I'll have premonitions when we go upstairs again. Just how you prioritize CDs. Yeah, especially if you're doing something like Big Mama. Especially if you're doing something like Big Mama, you gotta like multi-dot the ads a lot. You can't really like use much defensive penance or anything.
Saved APPAREL. We'll drive the remainder of this shadowy lot from the city. No! They've sent a force back up and retaken the Dawnbreaker! If the Order of Knights steals the Dawnbreaker, Merildot will be defended.
Keys at 2, so can't run your own because no one's signing up for it. I would just honestly just keep on filling in the blanks in your score. If you don't have like a guild to run with, best thing you can be doing is just filling in the blanks in your IO.
Empowered.
A gift of power.
Empowered.
Man, Druid after the fix. I think they're still really strong just output wise. Yeah. I would not be surprised if Farseer takes the lead though. I would not be surprised.
Empowered. Empowered. Empowered.
4/10s of Farseer at 680. Yeah, dude, when you get that tier set, it slaps. It slaps. Yeah, unfortunately, mana balance has just been horrible for like the longest time. I don't know why, but yeah, some healers complete fights with full mana. Others are just sweating it like crazy. It's never fun. It's never fun.
A gift
By the light of the flame! What is that fresh
switch to tanking now. It's been scarce lately. Gonna dabble in Lightsmith Palette. There you go. Yeah, especially at the beginning of the season, you know, if you're the tank, you can just build all your own groups. You can be very, very choosy. Probably better and or easier in Distant Raid? Yeah, I think so. You could definitely be playing Distant Raids. I think Holy is going to be like marginally better in Mythic even. Let's get it.
Empowered.
Yeah, dude, your set just slaps, man. It's so good. Oh, that was the best on mana. In raids, I was using a lot of mana, but that's also because I was casting a lot of virtue. It's casting an insane amount of virtue.
Empowered. 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 Empowered.
There we go. You watching anything about healers? I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Holy's only gotten better since last season of M+. You have a lot of different cooldowns to work with, too. A lot of different cooldowns. Like, premonitions are just very powerful cooldowns on their own. And they're just super reliable on top of that. Because you always produce a decent amount of overheal, no matter what spec you're playing as a healer, and they have a good way to, you know, turn their overheal into valuable output, you know. Oops. Abby. I thought you were on the outside. I wasn't looking. And like him actually just feels like a real cooldown. It's just so nice. Because it used to be that like you just could not count on your him to do anything. You just could not count on your him to do anything to help you out. First boss, Dawn, how do you handle the debuff dispel before you need to fly out? What I try to do is I try to heal everybody before myself, because everybody else is going to run away, right? And so you try to like just prioritize those people, top them off as fast as you can. And then you heal yourself last. And you usually have time, of course, to heal yourself. The other factor is like you have to save healing cooldowns. Depending on... you also have the time... or you have to spend time like preparing cooldowns. So if I was like a holy priest, I would have like piety up every single time. I would make sure I had like piety and overheal protection and like a bunch of holy words or like apotheosis or something like that, you know? Okay, how do I get rid of that? Oh, we got a Nubikaj crystal.
You've broken the unholy alliance
Is that a tradable item? 701. Ah, probably not. Damn, that's a banger. It's a banger.
that creature of theirs has fled back to
Yeah.
their queen. No doubt with tales of your fearsome heroism.
Punched out.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I also got the Cosmic Hearthstone too.
Now, enjoy your victory.
But if you're Disc, then you like Shadow Fiend, Insight, multiple penances, or have Piety and Evangelism. You gotta pull up that damage. You gotta always have like some kind of healing cooldown when you're about to leave. Always, always, always. How's it? What's the food look like? Let me see.
It's like a cornbread with beef, fish, and then it's got Mexican rice, beans, tomatoes, corn and sour cream, chips.
See what we're got going on.
Guys
Oh,
mixed
okay.
Together.
Yeah.
But did not look like it was part of me.
Okay.
So,
I was curious.
yeah.
Thank you. Play with my guildies. They're gonna expect me to be as good as you now. Well, you better read those guides, Squapple. Yo, check out the new YouTube guides. Holy. GG's, man. Oh, the mechanic explanation is a thing called Dungeon Docs. Yeah. But like the biggest thing, Bob, is like you gotta watch boss health. And it's one thing if you take a little bit longer to top people off. It's one thing if you take a little bit longer to top people off on some of them. But you have to be like really, really fast to clear it on. You have to be like super, super quick to clear him at the 50% or 0% marks. Yeah. Yeah. Playing Prez, a lot of work, but the TA changes, doing more absorbs feel better. Yeah, I like the flow state type setup a lot, in fact. I like it a lot. Oh, damn, they got a Prez. Let's see. 10 to 11. 10 to 11.
They do, just at a...
No more hunters. Got a Dawnbreaker already. Got a Dawnbreaker already. A lot of Shadow Priest, man. Shit. That could be good. That could be good.
Yeah, I mean, we have the worst. Yeah.
Red Valley Discord doing what they did. Feel like an overreaction and whiny. Playing Spec's been way worse. Yeah, it's ultra whiny. It's ultra whiny, dude. I don't know. You kind of like sign up to help people when you're managing a class Discord. And doing that stuff is just like super attention seeking and weird behavior. You know. Oh, did he do a troll post? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like the appropriate response, I think. Just like make fun of him. Honestly. Honestly. Which I actually play. I want to play meta, but I don't know if I want to play Shaman or Voidweaver or Oracle. What do you have geared right now? I mean, the meta changes over the course of the season, so I'm gearing up my priest first, and I'm gonna gear up my shaman second, and just take it from there, basically. And we'll see what happens, basically. $2K rating, rune staff for crafting, or only one set convert token. You get the catalyst charge. I'm trying to get 10s done. I don't really have any IO, so I'm just trying to get 10s. So Check out my latest video, Rami. I talk about it here. Both of them I think are good. Both I think are really good. Just kind of depends on what you want to be angling for, what you want to focus on. Big old fizz comp. Let's see. But yeah, trying to find some 10s. Get some IO. Lilithart, Void Weaver might come out on top. Maybe. There's like, that's why I run Inner Focus to help me with like some single target healing, because if you have the Absorb Trinket with Lumithars, that usually covers, you know, the AoE damage, the burst damage type cycles and stuff like that. That helps a lot. I already have Ecodome, so I'm gonna try to fill out some more IO. What, 692? I haven't sent my Rune Crest yet. I'm probably gonna craft a weapon, so I don't really want to upgrade those. Yeah, I already got an Ecodome. I want to find some stuff that fills out my IO. I want to find some stuff that fills out the IO. That way I can bug more dungeons. Lumithars is like a better dungeon trinket. Yeah, it's a really good dungeon trinket. Yeah. Diamantine Void Core, good for Farseer. Kind of good for every healer, because it'll give you the better... Let's go. It'll give you the better healing, or better shielding from your set. I'm probably gonna craft a two-handed weapon next week. If I don't get anything that might change my opinion in the vault. One sec, guys. Crafted offhand better. It's long-term better, like best in slot. Nah, I've done like 2 dungeons this whole week, Bob. We've been raiding a lot, doing splits a lot. 3 normal, 3 heroic run. Well, 2.5 heroic runs, I guess. Yeah, and then just casting. I haven't really had a lot of time to play.
5, 4,
So
3,
I got a video about it, Green. I think both Void Weaver and Oracle are both good. They're both very, very good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Empowered.
Ever done to the season so far? I really like Ecodome and I really like Floodgate. So yeah, ideally Takumi, you would craft like a two-hander next week, and then later on in the season, you'd craft an offhand when you get like a Mythic Void Glass Chris or something like that. Yeah. That's right, man. All he does pipe some damn. I don't have that much haste to play Void Weaver yet, but that's gonna be another goal, is get those rings so that I can eventually do that. Eventually do that. You know, it feels nice. Everything's so visually clear, and the balance feels the damage feels balanced. Yeah, and like the trash is pretty tough, especially those sentinels. But there's a lot of ways you can play around it, or honestly just train people to be better about prio target damage. Something that always needs to get better, you know. Always, always, always.
My power is transcendent.
Empowered. Empowered.
You guys watching the strat at the string?
Yeah, what are they doing?
I think you have the free tick to do this strat.
Yeah, because they're not killing that Echo.
Yeah.
Think so?
That's what they're talking about. What's the... No, it's... They're not killing the...
Damn.
big asshole.
No, I know, but...
Oh shit.
Only the strongest survive.
The puddle's so stupid. Almost there.
Whenever you spawn the ad, it's the...
Yeah. Oh.
Almost there, tank. There we go. Prayer of Mendings will save us. For stronger, for survivability, yeah. And like if you're trying to do higher level keys as Void Weaver, you're gonna need the survivability because your shields are just bad. But if you're looking at what's max output, then Mastery would be better for healing. But I think it would be better to recommend what higher level players are gonna do. That was my thought process behind it. Because like, eventually, because if you just play the game right, and you're doing like, I don't know, a 10, right? And all you do every season is do 10s, your stats aren't, it's gonna be fine if you're running, you know, a suboptimal stat or something like burst for output. But if you're doing higher keys, then you want to have that versatility to survive, you know? Zell, I think it'd be 11 months. It's the same reason why I bring like Inner Focus into the Void Weaver build. It's like, is that better for your like overall healing number? No, but it's a lot better at shoring up your weak spots with Void Weaver. You know, if you have gaps between your output where you don't have your Rift or something, you're gonna have to flash heal. You're gonna have to defensive penance or something, and Inner Focus is gonna help you save a life. But if you know, you just play your rotation marginally better and have an extra bolt at a Harsh Discipline, does that really change anything? Not really. Unless you're in like ultra giga high-end groups or something.
My power is transcendent.
Second, we pull in. Ooh. 20%, 25% damage done.
"75 years. I'm gonna hurt in the morning."
Ah, I feel that, Cheetah. Thank you for this 75 months, dude. Long time. Me both, Gramps. You and me both.
Oh, you cheated.
Where's my Evoker Wing Buffet? There you go. Breaking Shaman 4 set from last year, if no, oh, Omega Forge 2 set. Just wait for the new 2-piece. Yeah, wait for the new 2-piece.
Empower.
Cast Prayer of Mending. We cast Prayer of Mending. Cast Prayer of Mending. Then we cast Divine Hymn. There we go. Race going, so the menus on Instagram, is the food good? Very good. Very good.
Do you look at Maris's one that they have
I can after this run. Just remind me. I might forget.
I did look at it.
Looks good.
Yeah, what's Echo having for lunch? I play Holy? I don't know they have that much haste. And I started the first run. I started the first run as Holy, didn't even realize it was in the spec, so
It's way
I
better.
figure we just are doing some Holy business right now.
I'm a little confused by this picture. Is this just like a block of cheese?
I fear there's no confusion.
Yeah, it looks like it. Would Holy be safer on hard mode Taz? I think Oracle would be the safest. Oracle would probably be the safest. Oh, this hurts.
Empower. Empower.
Oracle Disc or Oracle Holy? Oracle Disc would be the safest option. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Ron? We are vibing. Trying to get some keys in before our next casting session in like 2 hours. Both Oracle and Void Weaver are good. If you check my YouTube, I just made a video where it goes over like different situations where you run them and like full guide to playing both of them, some optimizations, how to improve at your gameplay, all that fun stuff. Just posted it yesterday. Surprised the healing comp? I thought there was a good chance that Shami could be run. Because it follows the same sort of trend of, like, underplayed, under thought of build, basically, or less thought of builds that comes out of the woodwork kind of thing. Paladin, I feel like it's just because they don't want to bring any other Pally spec into the raid. So, like, I guess it was surprised, but that's just kind of what happens with the race at times. More surprised that, like, Priest is not in than anything else.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Because I think of the Warcraft log statistics. you know, Paladin's like solid, but it's not like they're doing obscene amounts of output or anything, you know?
Might not be able to do it all. They can explore. Yeah.
Let's see. Healing, heroic. Yeah, like Pally's like middle of the pack. If anything, our druid's kind of slipping. Yeah. But I think that might be build diff.
Yeah, well,
I think that might be more build diff. This is like Holy Priest's worst nemesis. And we're gonna have a third one, and I have no cooldowns for it either. Hmm.
I cannot use that item yet.
But yeah, it's actually funny. It's like Mistweaver's been doing more healing. Holy Priest's been doing more healing than Holy Pally, and neither of them are in, you know? Just goes to show how important it is to have the like one of every class, or less the comp differences. Oh, they're pulling more crabs. I don't know what happened when my Shadow Fiend spawned right here. I don't know how I can like move this off my frame, but it's driving me crazy.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
And rude. Also, oh my god, the amount of movement required in this raid is so stupid. It's gonna be a bad tier to play Priest no matter what with all the movement. The raid's really good right now, doing Heroic Soul Hunters. Yeah, their output is huge. That's the thing, is like their output's really, really good. And Disc was pretty fun. I played it on, I think I played it on Heroic Soul Hunters. But yeah, 30 man, like you're just gonna get outpaced by the other healers. You don't scale well in 30 man. Unfortunately.
I do not have a target.
Welcome to the firing ready.
Yeah, my hope is that there'd be some like better like post-race tuning or something. I still think that Prez is going to be like way off the map in terms of the healing tuning. Yeah. Tried to top him beforehand, just couldn't. If he cloaked it, he would have lived it.
Empowered.
Yeah, these tier sets feel so fun to get, man. There's such a huge power gain. There's such a huge power gain. Delete Presentoma now deals... Oh, Dispresentoma now deals 200% more healing. There we go. A dream. A dream. Delete Oracle will be the dream. They did. They already got all those absorbs nerfed. What do you want from us? Remove premonitions. Yeah, I think they need to streamline it in some way. There's too many like extra button presses and setup that you have to deal with, which is so annoying. I don't love it. That's one part I really do not love. Fizzled? Oh. Toman healing the same double disc damage. That's right, we'll take our damage crown back from Mistweavers. That'd be hype. That'd be very hype.
Empowered.
Kinda sucks getting Apotheosis for this, but I want to play safe. Finally home? No. I'm still at race. Just casting from race. Just casting race. This is our caster room.
Why'd you laugh that you never played?
This is our caster room. All the gamers. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, it's Tettles. Tettles shrimping a little bit. Two-piece, two-piece. Yeah. You want to go old four-piece into new two-piece, two-piece. Yeah, and then you get the new four-piece after that. Fucker. Love that camera perspective. Yeah. It's the worst, man.
Empowered.
Did not work? It should. I'm just not doing it right now. Let's see. Yeah, it works. There you go. Yeah. So inefficient with my cooldowns. I think the disc is going to have a better chance doing well in M+. But I'm just going to be playing Holy and disc as well. Not going to just only play one thing. We're going to be playing all the healers this season.
Except for Holy.
I'm playing it right now, Tettles. I'm playing Holy right now. TTV AutomaticJak.
You maybe can play it, but it's not very good.
Nah.
And you're not gonna get invited to play it.
Don't worry about it.
So
Don't worry about it.
It might be playable, but you're not gonna get invited, so you can't play it.
I am in a group right now. I got invited to a group right now.
Yeah, but that's not the average player.
Yeah, but. Uh-huh. This guy. Shallow and pedantic.
Empower.
Alright. Well, the bait for the boss and stuff in dry is not guaranteed because it'll choose any of the party members. So you have a 20% chance that it'll go out on you. So if you got 60% of the time it goes to them, that's actually pretty good because it should be more like 80%. So you got some good RNG.
My power is transcendent.
Empower.
Yes, they on Spawn Face, you baited it 4 times in a row. That's huge. You may have been hacking, dude. You may have been.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Here's your defenses.
Go in.
Empower.
Of power.
I'd like to save him, but I don't think I can. I wanted to save it because I want to have a major cooldown going into that first pull coming up. But I guess we have clairvoyance, so that'll do too.
Literally, that guy today
Perfect. Yeah, the overheal redirect is like stupid powerful, so just having that on its own did 14 million on the pull. Is that right? God damn. Nice, Junie. Congrats.
and so I was oh, I don't even she built up
Yeah, the economy is really something slim.
he took the and to move around his block. So I just had a door that I couldn't go to. It was like, okay, that was such a new moment, you know. I learned my lesson.
Empowered.
Very spread out here. This is probably the best one to go to.
We need 10 minutes each.
And now I got a GS for one person, and some Serenities, and Hope for the other. Oh, it's going on the Rogan. Warlock, we're chilling. Literally went to the best two targets. Sometimes it all works out.
Done.
I need to target something first.
GG's. Who got what? Dude, why is it every time there's just a Warlock they pop off? I actually just shredded everybody. Hey, you got a the pacemaker. I holy just felt like it. Not really in max, I'm just farming 10s. Nothing crazy. I can play some disc if you want. How are we on haste? Can I get away with it? I mean, I'll have the 2-piece. I had the 2-piece. Yeah, that'll be good enough. So, not sure, Boob. I think it's 2-piece, but I would double check the Wowhead guides to see if there's anything there that might give you a better indicator. would double check with that first. I think that's probably fine. I don't think your old 4-piece is really that good, is it? For most healers, it's not, so I wouldn't stress it too much. Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah. Yo, GG's bits. Go to the bathroom real quick, guys, and grab some food. I'll be right back.
I think you have all of them.
One sec, guys.
Jacket. Item. I'm not gonna jack. Like the item. Okay, so yeah, I'm at 11. That's not a problem. I just need better figure.
All right, I got the last bit of lunch. Here's talents. It's like a marinated ground beef and cornbread mixed with rice. Exclamation point guides has the rotation Garasi. Yo, Kreese, thank you for the new sub, man. Good job pissing off the hunter. Proud of you. Proud of you. You guys in the same guild? Oh, yeah, you do not want to play Void Weaver in Raid, Jerome. Oh, hey, Pitts. Yeah, you do not want to play Void Weaver in Raid, Jerome. Hunters didn't sandbag enough. I am, Newey. I got the last bit of the Tex-Mex Bowl, too. Just to show. Because they were like 2 full trays, and they were almost empty when I got there. But I finished it off. I mean, I'm just kind of playing everything, Boomy. You can play them however you like. You know? I think it becomes more like dungeon specific the higher levels that you go, though. So Priory. Yo, good shit, James. You were slamming, big dog. Void Weaver's like really strong in dungeons with a lot of AoE. And like 10s, you know, 10, 12s, you can run whatever you want, right? It's more so at like certain levels. I'll just overcap, it's fine. Actually, do I want to accept this yet? Oh yeah, now I do. Now I go over my cap. Now I go over my cap. It's more so like dungeon dependent at higher levels. So like if you want to play Void Weaver, like play it. You can push it really, really far. A big reason I like Inner Focus is you lose a little bit of damage by dropping a Harsh Discipline point, but you gain a lot of safety. So like, you know, your damage is a little lower, but like if you ever get caught out in a bad situation, sometimes it's like a death sentence as Void Weaver. But if you have Inner Focus, you can actually flash heal your way through problems. You know, maybe your shields are crit a little bit more often. Some additional safety there is really good. Sorry, I'm like slabbering. Mm-hmm. I don't really love this trinket, but I'm gonna try to like force surge procs to proc it.
Happy new season, woo.
Put a little haste socket here.
I cannot remember, but yeah, that
Should be good. Yo, Alice, thank you for the 31 months. Sorry, you just missed some Holy Priest action. But I hope you're enjoying the season. Shadow Fiend's good for Oracle. Void Weaver once. Mindbender. Yeah. Forgive me this one time. You're too gracious. Hey, Harper. Ooh. You know, I don't think I have any Mac DeMarco on this playlist, but I listen to him a lot in general. Because this is in the same vein. All right, I'm gonna tee up a couple for you. Good call.
5, 4,
Exactly, it's Mac Core, 100%.
2,
100%. I like Vacations a lot. This is what this is playing right now. You can always exclamation point song or exclamation point history. Get a full list of stuff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think you will like a lot of Vacation songs. They have a lot of good ones.
But of late, the devotees have become secretive, hostile.
Empowered.
The gods
Empowered.
Captain Dale cries protecting something. Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
Not even skipping a beat. That or a sub, Cayenne. Yeah, got two options. Either the sub or the Patreon. Then I'm gonna have some more updates tonight, in fact. I gotta add some more auras from the raid. Oh, if you just sign up for the Patreon, sometimes it takes up to like 5 minutes to get everything added there. Like for the Wago site to like recognize it and stuff. Yeah, appreciate it, dude. Yep, you just go to the Wago site. You'll connect everything. You know, sometimes, like I said, it takes like 5 minutes for it to recognize, and then you're good to go. Things list one-shotty? For now. For now. I don't know if it's gonna last forever for us, though. Hope you got frags, so you're starting from scratch. Oh, that's the fucking worst, dude. I'm sorry to hear it. What up, Colliver? Started playing this, and it's really challenging, but really fun, so thanks from Belgium. Yo, welcome in, man. It is indeed. It's very rewarding.
Empowered. Empowered.
30 seconds. Nick's my guildie, so I'm trying to see when I gotta juice him up. He's already 3K. It's crazy.
Empowered.
Can't believe we're only 3 minutes in the dungeon. We are annihilating everything.
My power is
Oh, that big master spell. Ah, of course. I'm a little mind control for you. Okay. Progress. Lots of progress, in fact.
Yeah, right over there. We can find
No, well, it's basically full HP anyway. Oh, we can. You want healing? Yeah, only so many hours in the day, you know? Oh, thank you so much.
Empowered.
Perfect timing. I was just about to run out of clothes and they got the laundry shipment to us. Alright, I got my Avenge, and I got my Squid. I'm gonna hold my Squid a little bit. Never mind, JK. I came to the facility on Monday, so what, 5 days now? Yeah. And so, like, they supplied us with some clothes, and,
I need to target something.
I brought some of my own. And so we just got our, like, new merch, new apparel and stuff yesterday. We just got that yesterday. So it was, like, perfect timing, right as I was needing to get my clothes washed. That has changed since Colliver. Yeah. My new video on YouTube covers all of that. But that's not a thing anymore. That was like an old video. But thank you for asking, though. No, it's just not worth taking Mindbender as Oracle. Cool. My macro for PI was cell click casting? No, I just have a keybind set up for it. So it's Alt middle mouse button. And that's how I just cast it on somebody the entire time.
Empowered.
When do we get walking, Jack? Well, whenever the race is over and I get back home. Spazzing out in dungeons. Ah, it's practice, you know. This being a repeat dungeon, I feel like I've done it 100 times. A lot of, like, taking the fear out of healing is understanding what's coming around the corner. What can kill you, what can kill your allies, how you counter those kind of things. Make all the difference in the world in your consistency.
Empowered.
Yeah, I just mean we don't want to see where.
My power is transcendent.
Oh, we're just YOLO run right now, holy. Yeah. Looks like he's blasting, though. That's for sure. Holy can break last season tier set if they have new two-piece. Yeah. Is the Parapododia good for our druid? If you're, like, constantly dealing damage. You might be able to get away with just putting up a Moonfire dot constantly if you don't have, like, rips and rakes out. I think. Yeah, the Parapododia trinket's just, like, bad if you're not doing any damage. That's right, Cougar.
Empowered.
I require a target.
Baron, demonstrate your worth.
Those who oppose the Emperor will fall at our feet. By the Emperor's will! Glory guides my
Empowered.
Yo, Oliver, thank you for the new sub, my dude. Welcome in, welcome in.
My power is transcendent.
Yeah, I shouldn't have even focused on the affix at all. Oh well. We'll be a little safer. Yeah, of course, man. I got you. Happy to help. Both Voidweaver and Oracle are good. I think if like really high levels,
Empower.
you know, if you're trying to push for like 0.1%, it's gonna be like more dungeon dependent. But you can play either of them. So play what you like, play it well, you'll be chilling. Just gotta get your 2 beasts. When you start NSL, write it now on disc, and you're struggling with bugs. Yeah, they are a pain in the ass, man. Sorry, I had to fix something on my monitor. Messed me up there.
That's right.
Veladar is the crucible. It burns away weakness. Its blinding light reveals the strength we Arathi lack. An army of the risen. The Arathi will
Empower.
conquer Azeroth and subjugate the world.
Such heresy. Find a sacred flame by animating the dead. No better than the cultists.
Yeah, that would. Alright.
There we go.
So I want to actually. I want to. How do you say that?
Just gonna use uppies as a personal there. It's already about light spawn. That's my immunity. Help.
Or you just need a tier 2. Yeah.
Are you getting M plus? Not really. It's, you know, kind of mediocre. You can play like a pretty easy build for it. I mean, every other can do, you know, like high keys, right? But there's a pretty easy build that I really like, which is like flow state and Nozdormu's teachings, where you just alternate between your. It's pretty chill because you just alternate on repeat between ball
Empower.
and your empower spells. And your empower spells reduce the CD of your ball, and vice versa. It makes it super easy to play. Farseer when you hit 2-set? Yep.
Hey darling, can you pick up some chicken tenders on your way home? Suzoxoox.
You bet I can, Ryan. Thank you for the 18 months, big dog.
Foolish outsiders. Veladar's sacred flame will simply raise him back to duty.
I need to target something first.
Mm-hmm.
Sacred flame, cleanse your transgression. Flame take. By blaze be purified.
4, 3, 2, one.
I think the tier set abilities for our druid and hierarchies. Yeah, I mean our druid's really strong. You know. Alright, and Reddit, my UI is in the description on YouTube or exclamation point UI in Twitch chat.
Four,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I just put up an Oracle and Voidweaver Disc M Plus guide, King John. And I'll be having a Holy Oracle and Archon one out soon too. Yeah, I got a Nexus King trinket, which I honestly hate because it doesn't proc up for a new.
4,
If it procced up for a new, it'd be fine.
2, 1.
If it procced up for a new, it'd be totally fine. So, I don't know. I'll probably put like an asterisk in my guide this weekend and everything like that.
Empowered.
About like, hey, this is good on paper, but it's a pain in the ass to use. And I would not recommend the average player use it at all, but, you know. What are you talking about, Kashma?
Empowered.
Oh, Wowhead guides are updated, if that's what you mean. The Archon website basically just pulls live data, so you're going to see like a bunch of different builds, basically. That's just the beginning of the season.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, if you're looking for builds, exclamation point guides.
Four, 3, 2.
Empire will.
It is done.
You don't want to use powered life at all. No, powered life is not worth it. It's a waste of time. It's just a waste of time.
Sacred flame. Thank you.
That's the thing.
Oh, it's like an upvote system, I guess? Oh, that's interesting. Yo, you take it easy, Colliver. Appreciate it. Any tips for Brawnbreaker? Tried both Oracle and Voidweaver. Managed to do a 9. Plus do a 9, but that debuff on the first boss fucks you up so badly. So, biggest thing is, like, you can kind of take your time and be, like, undisciplined and stuff for those debuffs when you're not flying in the air. Yo, GG's, Nick. Appreciate you, dude. But the one thing you absolutely have to be on top of is having either your Squid and Mind Blast into Radiance, into, you know, Void Blast spam and stuff when you hit the Dispel at 50%. Or, you know, Oracle when you have, like, Shadow Fiend Insight, Mash Penance. Or Piety and Evangelism. Or whatever it might be, you know? Like, all my guides go over all of those big things and, like, the combos for how you heal. But you have to have healing ready at those 50% and 0% marks to clear the debuffs fast. Yeah. Otherwise, you know, people fly away, they have a dot on them, they die, you know? Yo, Maya, thank you for the 13 months. Appreciate you. I got a whopping 4 keys timed. So far. So far. Our car feels disgusting. Oh yeah, the poisons are nuts, dude. Yeah. It's the only dungeon with poisons, or like major poisons you have to deal with, and they decided to turn it to 11 just for fun. Just for fun, Smile. All right. So I'm gonna a little delve real quick. I finish my weekly before I forget. Honestly, if you're playing Holy Priest this season, I would just always go play. If you're playing Holy Priest this season, I would just 100% only play Oracle. It's a much, much better Oracle season for Holy Priesters. Mere rats. It's my regular game. You're a WoW streamer? Yeah. How you doing, Carl? That's right. I'm casting WoW events and everything like that here in LA. So I'm outside my usual setup. You want to do one 11 delve so that you can get like the quest to get a couple extra gilded. But after that, just do 8s. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing crazy. So much to do. It's not a good problem to have. Is that what people want? Shrieking Quartz? I don't know what that is. Like a trinket or something? Yeah, take it easy, Kashma. Oh, the item that spawns in Nexus. Oh, okay. I did it to spawn the copy of what's-her-face, Kaveza, and then you get a quest that gives you extra gilded. Yeah. Yeah. This rating guide when? I got the written guide done. It's on Wowhead, and I'll have the video guide hopefully in a week. Hopefully. Wow, behind you. New expansion. Might get, or is gonna get announced next week. Be pretty hype. Be pretty hype. Oh, I forgot to grab all the Crocs. There's one right here, isn't there?
I need to talk to something first.
Nah, I only got 2 pieces right now. We are doing back-to-back splits on Nexus King and Dimensius Heroic on Sunday. So once we finish those, I will get 4 piece. One way or another, I'm gonna get 4 piece. Ideally, I get some legs that I can catalyze. But worst comes to worst, I could catalyze some champion gloves, although that would really fucking suck. So hopefully. Oh man, I haven't played RuneScape since I was like 13 or something like that. It's been ages. I see the hype for it though. There's a few of my guildies who are really, really into it. They played a bunch on like farm and everything. Big cheeks with Oracle and raids. Yeah, check out the Wowhead guides first. They'll get you started. Let's get all of this. Heckin' Delvin, yeah, I got another cast in like half an hour or so. I don't want to cut it close to the key, so I'll just figure we'll get some chores done. Yap to you guys a little bit longer. I just have not had too much time to stream lately. I got one more quest for my weekly. See if I get anything good out of my cash. Yeah, I got, what, 4 dungeons done so far? 4 of my 10s. You gotta get 4 more before the week is up. Alright, got Crocs. Yeah, then we gotta wait till tomorrow night. We'll have tomorrow night we'll have a lot of fun though. It's gonna be Nexus King and Dimensius splits. Make our 4 set. Hopefully get a bunch of gear. Crowd next week, probably a 2-hander. Because I got some champion track weapon. Well, I guess they're hero track, but they're 1 of 6. So I think it's most productive. Unless I get some insane, I don't know. Even like a Void Glass Chris Heroic is like, eh. It is good, but the crafted weapon is like marginally better. And it's more efficient for your crests. And it's better for your crests. So, I don't have a Void Glass right now. Assuming I don't get one, I'll probably just craft a 2-hander. Yeah. Well, I guess it's like they're close together, but then yeah, I was gonna say, how would you proc it? Well, I guess if we killed Soulbinder, yeah, we should kill Soulbinder this week, unless I get a Mythic Spire. Yeah, unless I get a Mythic Spire, I'm gonna craft a two-hander. Yeah. Because Fractalus is the one-hander, right? Yeah. So unless I proc a Mythic one, I'm gonna craft a two-hander. If I do hit on the Void Glass, I guess it would be like wrists, and then maybe like a ring. Yeah. Yeah, take it easy, Carl. I think it would probably be like wrist and a ring. Even like a binding would be good for like a group proc. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, if we can get down on my with it, like I'm taking down
Those are, yeah, it's kind of like the edge of your options. By the way, grab some world first, by the way.
I died it, but I killed a lot of.
It's still a cool achievement. I got world first Terra Grew and Hungering Destroyer, you know, it's still cool. Not gonna tell anybody I was a world first raider, but it's fun to be able to do those.
I take his stuff.
Inquiring minds just got
It's fun when you can actually go in and kill bosses before world first teams.
travel safe.
And not have to just wait for fights to get nerfed. Oh, it's veterans here. What the? What the? Mm-mm. Let's see. I don't think I have anything with carve, do I? Oh, I do. Oh, that's right. I got these boots. Runed, runed. Runed. Hmm. Oh, these are champion tracks. That's also champion track. Ugh. And that's gilded, damn. Alright, well, we can rip a couple upgrades here. Healing trinket that was not in the guide, the first class healing distributor. Oh, yeah, I think it's pretty bad. I think it's like pretty aggressively mediocre.
No, we're doing all right, but it's just so funny. Like,
First class healing distributor is worse than a Mr. Pick Me Up until you get it at 723 eye level. There's a reason to leave it out? Yeah, because it's bad. Yeah. I don't know. There's like 30 trinket options, like 20 different trinket options, something like that. Like a list, and like, I'm not going to list every single one. Yeah. Probably a two-hander next week, but probably. Is my motorcycle yet? Oh, always. I'm sleeping better here, Roland, than I am at home. I am at the Race to World First right now, AC. Yeah, my plan is to make it staff. Assuming I don't get a Mythic Void Glass Spire out of my vault, I'll probably make staff. Yeah. Probably catalyzing this piece. Actually, yeah, so I'll just rip an upgrade there. No looking delves or first week vaults or anything yet. It'll come. When it rains, it pours, dude. That's how it goes. Wait, what the fuck did I spend gilded on?
This world is vast and wondrous.
Oh, I think I guess I spent something there. Yep, same for Holy Calvin.
Low ammo. I'm out of ammo.
Last boss, the Eco Dome. How do you deal if you get Wounded Fate on yourself continuously and your defense is on CD? Paints up. Guardian Spirit. Yeah. Paints up Guardian Spirit, health pot. Kind of your outs. But you also just gotta like make sure that you're being very proactive with the souls and everything like that, and like not getting that in the first place if you can. So much of the fight is just like preparing to move and like watching quickly for when your next movement is coming. Like, especially when the intermission comes around, I always try to be like almost at the dead center of the boss so I can quickly move to the first one that's in the frontal. Yeah. Yo, thank you, Vizen. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. How do you not get it? You get souls on Ecodome last boss. Yeah. So you'll see like a copy of your character, and you'll have a light tether between yourself and that ghost, and then you got to pick it up, and you get a damage and healing buff. And if you fail to pick it up, then you get the weak and soul buff. Debuff, it is. Yeah. Yeah, Liquid's 3 of 8. Liquid's 3 of 8. I think last boss is going to be, 300 plus, man. This fight's going to be obscene. Oh, yeah. I mean, they're going to make you work hard for this mount, man. They're going to make you work hard for it. They're not giving out any mounts for free. Cal in action doing the Mythic World first. Why don't we do it? Because then we can't be casting, man. Can't be casting. And then we would spend even less time making YouTube videos and making guides. I'd rather play it. I'd rather cast. It's fun. It's ultra fun to just do the prog fights. It's so much fun to like just prog the fights and do it first. Like, I mean, highest I ever got was like World 12th with Imperative back in the day, and like it's really, really fun doing prog. Especially like leading edge prog. But it's super unfun doing like tons and tons and tons of alt runs. No, I need you guys making videos for guides. You're right. Yeah. Like you can't do anything else. You know, the amount of time it takes to prep like 12 characters is just obscene, you know? Yay, Rop, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Welcome into T Papa. Gethrian, Moldy, Ari, Faye, and Ola. Holy shit, dude. Thank you for the gifted, man. I know, I see him in the morning, and I'm seeing him in the afternoon. What's going on, dude? Cashing out in the 11-2 official raid healer tier list video for the final bosses? No. Priest is just not going to get brought, it looks like. Haven't seen you since you were streaming in like your college dorm. Yeah, been a minute, man. Been a minute. Yeah, dude. First tier since Trial of Valor, where Priest has not been on a prog. I kind of get that like Monk didn't get brought after they got their damage nerfed and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it, chick, honestly. I honestly have no idea how to fix it. I tried a bunch of times, but it like doesn't want to cooperate, basically. Try to like keep it in the border and then expand it outside. And yeah, it doesn't work. So, you know. Maybe I can change the camera overlay itself. You know. I don't know what happened, or I don't know why it's doing this, to be honest. But there used to be something where you could just keep the, I don't know, the scaling the same. It works when I go to desktop view, because then I can do this, but I can't do it when I go to the game view. I have zero idea why. I got zero idea why. How you doing, Ollie? I was not expecting to see no priest. That's the biggest surprise to me. I wasn't too surprised with shaman, because there's a lot of times where like they kind of fit the bill, I guess you could call it, where there was a new build coming around that didn't really get much of any testing. Blizzard had no idea about it. They didn't tune around it, and it just does a bunch of healing, you know? It just does a bunch. So that's probably the biggest surprise, is like no priest. Paladin kind of makes sense because like if you look at the Warcraft log stats, they're doing okay healing. They're kind of like middle of the pack for healing, but prop pally and ret pally down bad. Or you just want to bring like the better utility, things like Brewmaster, Prot Warrior, and Blood DK, bringing better stuff for the raid, especially with all the knockbacks. Especially with all the knockbacks, bringing Blood DK and grip requirements and stuff. It just made more sense. So it just made more sense. Yeah, I mean, everyone has to blast super, super hard on those intermission phases, and that's where, like, Pally's really going to shine in this fight. But I think on a lot of the stacked fights, I think when you get to, like, Soul Hunters, Fractalus, you're going to have, like, kind of a quick sequence of, like, 3 or 4 straight stacked boss fights. And Paladin will do, like, solid for those. But it's not the main, like, the main reason you're bringing Paladin is because they're the best Paladin spec to bring, you know? Like, I think if you brought, like, a Holy Priest into Soul Hunter or Forge Weaver right now, and they would do, like, insane amounts of healing, you know? It's not just, like, a healing issue or a healing thing. You're bringing Pally because it's going to bring the Devo buff for you, for everyone, you know? Hell yeah, Mr. Cow. You find a pub group for the Tazvesh Mega Dungeon? I would just put up an LFG, basically. Just see who's doing Tazvesh. $5% will bring a different healer? Nah. I think Red's like way too far behind. Yeah. The Forge Weaver fight's pretty cool because it's kind of like Nexus Princess, where there's like some moments where Prez does really well, and then you get into a spread healing moment, and that's where like Pally and to a bit of an extent Druid, but Druid's a little bit lower HPS than I expected in this raid. I thought they were going to be like much, much higher, but all the stats are like kind of for it. I thought the Druid was going to be like second only to Prez in PTR testing. Maybe Monk. So it's way cooler than the first 2 seasons. Yeah, I like it a lot, dude. Visuals are good, and then like the difference in the visuals I think is really, really nice as well. Yo, Sathy, thank you for the 4 months. I'll probably do Priest for Legion Remix. I don't know. I actually haven't even given it much thought. I did that for Mop Remix, yeah. But yeah, basically just search Tazvesh, and then probably gonna be like under a Gambit or a Streets or something where they say that they're doing an M0. Something like that. The Fel mounts, oh, that is true. I need the Fel mounts, and then I think I just need some alt mogs, to be honest. I think those are kind of the biggest things that I need.
Oh yeah, there's some players down here.
Like, there's a lot of mogs for my priest that I've already got and played a shit ton. I think I have most of them for Paladin, too. It's just convenient being able to, like, buy the entire set. Eh. Let's see. I guess probably the heroic mogs. Yeah, I'm always bad about getting the heroic and LFR mogs. Got all these. This one's actually really sick. Yeah. Not all those. These were pretty mediocre, to be honest. I guess I technically have not completed the set because I didn't get the boots. That's annoying. So, like, I might even just go get that just to, like, make sure I get it. But I think most of the stuff that I really... Was there anything good for Shaman? I like this. Yeah. Probably would be picking up some Shaman mugs. I think this one looks sick, actually. Huh. There's some pretty good Shaman mugs. It's so weird. I feel like it's the boots that I always miss for whatever reason, Rob. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, I'm missing shoulders of all things. I'm missing shoulders and boots. I have boots, but now I'm missing wrists. Yeah. I do remember trying to farm for... I think it was this belt. I think it was the belt. Or maybe it was this one. I think it was this belt. I had to, like, drop 100k gold to buy the BOE belt or something like that because I just couldn't get the regular raid belt to drop, and I needed to complete the set for the Mog. Yeah. It's probably not being crazy styled here. It's good. Its output's good here. I don't think it was ever a bad healer. I think it was, like, mid to, like... It's higher than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, like, low end, and it's, like, middle end for Warcraft log stats. But yeah. I think I said it was Dark Horse, and I think I said you would only bring it if you needed a Devo. But yeah, I'm not infallible. See? Yeah, it's like middle of the pack. But like, my thought was, hey, Holy Priest is going to do a buttload of healing, and it's going to be good to bring for race and stuff like that. Didn't end up happening because of raid buffs. Your boyfriend ran on a plate tune over and over to help you get boots for your Pally's Mog. W. We'd love to see that. Yeah, people getting like people getting belts, people getting I don't think there's any cloaks in Tazvesh, thankfully. Yeah, it's always sucky when somebody gets like a shitty slot, but I saw people getting weapons too. I don't know if anybody ever got a Salea's secret technique. I would be insanely jealous if they did, though. That's like one of the best things that you could pull from it. Yeah. You? Ugh, gimme, man. I gotta replace my pick-me-up at some point. I gotta replace it at some point. Hell, I probably have a lot of mounts I gotta get from Legion as well. You got a Champ Soleil in your first vault? Ugh, that's so good. I just get looted 3 cloaks from Ulduar time walking. That's awful, man. That's awful. Let's see what time we got. Oh, they're spinning the wheel. All right, dudes. I'm gonna get ready for the cast. I should be starting up in like 15-20 minutes or something like that. Alright, so let's say what's up to Team Liquid. Yeah. Thank you for all the love, guys. I'll be probably streaming Raid tomorrow. And we're gonna be doing Nexus King and Dimensius splits. Hopefully finish up my 4-set and stuff as well. Anthony, yo, thank you for the 13 months, my dude. Thank you for all the subs and all the gifted and everything like that, guys. I appreciate it. There'll be another video out tomorrow. Yeah, we're at race right now. Yeah, new video up tomorrow for some more general healer tips and some more coverage for... It's basically like more M+ tips and stuff for healers. Help you guys out, and then we'll have some more guides coming up around the corner after that. All right, GG's, guys. Take it easy. I'll see you on the Liquid stream very soon. Any thoughts on just being absolute garbage in rates? They always look awful in 30 man. I think they'll do fine in 20, but Prez fills that slot. Prez fills that slot, unfortunately. They just do giga output. Yeah. Yeah, Disc is good in M+. Disc, Shaman, I think even Druid are still really good in M+. There's like the big three, I think.